The best thing for me being an estate agent is meeting people. I'm a people person, to be fair, but it's the variety the job gives. It's what I fell in love with at the very beginning. Every day is different. No two sales are the same. You get some clients that are quite easy. You get some that aren't so easy and they're a bit more work. But I get off of that. If I get the result, it's the main thing for me. My favourite part of the job, I think, is seeing someone go from A and then to Z to move. That's the best thing for me. It's seeing excitement on people's faces. First time buyers. I've been one. I've moved myself 4 times now. So, the buying and selling process, I'm quite familiar with it. But helping someone do that is it's a buzz for me. To be fair, it's still a fist pump moment when you get that result. So my service with the Agency UK is all about personal. A lot of agents can fall guilty of taking on a lot of stock, and I find that, and I've been there, I've worked for corporates, that the service can slip. So my service is different because it's from start to finish. I'm there for that client the whole way through. They don't need to speak to anybody else. They're not being passed from one place to another. And it's a relationship that you build throughout that whole journey as well. So my service is massively different on those grounds. I'm very transparent. I like to be very honest with people in terms of how I do my work, in terms of valuing their home. You don't want to be one to price it too high, only to then tell them to reduce weeks down the line. They're tied into contracts, and that's, I think, what gives some agents a bad name. It's not about that. You're genuinely acting in their best interest the whole time. Marketing is massive in my eyes. I think if you get that right, pricing plays a massive part, obviously, but the marketing is what's going to get the best people through. I'm all about, particularly where I'm based, we don't just have local buyers, we have buyers coming from London and out of town. And I think if you get the marketing right, the photos, the floor plans, videography, all these kind of different methods that are coming around now, it's going to get my client, my seller, the best people through their door. I think it's absolutely massive, but it's also very good on me, it's good on the brand. I don't really want to list anything and it not looking great. Like it's just got to be the best in town. I don't want to be on the same level as every other agent. It's got to be top class. So the area I'm based in, so Southend, on Sea, surrounding towns. I'm quite familiar with most of Essex, in all fairness, but where I live, it's very commuter belt. There's so many stations for people that work in this. I'm noticing people move out from the city. They get more for their money down here, which makes sense. They'll have more in the bank. They've got probably even a bigger house now. But the stations, the schools, the grammar schools, Westcliff, Southends, it's I've experienced buyers buy a buy-to-let just for the postcode to put their kids into those grammar schools. I think it just goes to show the kind of demand that our area has. But yeah, I've grown here up all my life here. Went to school here, just born and raised in Southend, surrounding areas. So it's brilliant. Parks, a variety of bars, particularly in Leigh, very vibrant. It's just a great place to live. For a lot of people, I mean, particularly my launch only 7 months ago or so, TAUK, the Agency UK, is quite a new brand. I think for me, the hardest part will be getting in to meeting people and explaining what I am, who we are, what I do. And I wouldn't want anyone to discredit my experience and what I'm capable of because they don't quite know the brand yet compared to some of the established guys here locally. I wouldn't want anyone to worry about that. An opportunity to meet me, and I think I'll be able to convince you that the Agency UK and I'm the agent that will get you sold. Anyone that sells through me, and I think my previous records, reviews that I've got across Trustpilot, not just with the Agency UK but previous firms as well, I'd like to think I hold a good reputation. I'm one to go above and beyond if I can. If someone texts me, it's 9 PM, it's 8 PM, it's a Sunday, even if it's viewings on a Sunday, I will accommodate. I will, because that's part of getting my clients home sold. Is we're not a 9 to 5 world. We're not, everyone's life's busy nowadays. So to be able to accommodate is massive in my eyes, and that's something that I really do take pride on.